Well, I was about to say but I'm like, probably can't be that edgy. If you want to later, use this recipe. If going out for a fancy Valentine's Day dinner isn't for you, you have got to try this champagne honey fondue recipe. It's a perfect recipe to share with you and your lover. It only uses one pan, and it could be a full meal or a snack to share with your snack later that evening. You won't get too full, and that'll leave plenty of room for some fun activities later. Let's get into it. Talk about eating, guys. Cut it. It's inappropriate. 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, a teaspoon of ground mustard, and a 1/4 teaspoon of white pepper, 2 tablespoons of honey, 2 garlic cloves, 1 1/4 cups of champagne, some lemon juice, a shallot, 1 1/2 pounds of shredded Swiss cheese. We're gonna top it off with some ground nutmeg, cornstarch in a pan, and we're also gonna add our ground mustard and our white pepper. 1 1/4 cups of our champagne, 1 teaspoon of our lemon juice. Before we start to turn on the heat, we're gonna whisk this all together and make it nice and smooth. Now we're gonna cut our shallot, and we're gonna use about 2 tablespoons of that, nice and fine. This is a little more than 2 tablespoons. I don't mind. I'm gonna put this whole shallot in. This is cooking. You don't always follow the recipes. We're freeballing. Right about now, you should have a nice burning sensation in your eyes. We got a lot of shallot. Bring this to a boil. Eyes are really starting to water. I'm crying. That's why I brought these paper towels over. These tiny shallots, they're packing a punch. Garlic, mincing tool, and here we go. We're gonna allow this to boil and then turn it down to medium-low to thicken up a little bit. French baguette, cheese and bread. Nothing goes more naturally together than that, I think. I'm also gonna cut some apple because, as my grandma used to say, apple pie without cheese is like a kiss without a squeeze. People at her age used to eat apple pie and cheese together. I thought it was weird. Some asparagus. We're gonna gradually stir in our cheese. It's important to do it gradually or it's not really gonna melt properly. Now I'm using Swiss, more flavor than a mozzarella, but it has a nice low melting point. You gradually folding your cheese in is one of the fondues. You don't wanna put all of it in at once. That's a major fondant. That's 1 too. Add in our honey. So what you gotta say when making this, you say, this is honey for my honey. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of nutmeg all across the top. Put it in a nice, small, old-fashioned crock pot. This will keep it hot the whole time. Put it on low. Help yourself as you spend the night. Pair it with some red wine. Let's try a piece of asparagus. Ooh, look at that. If I have 2 asparagus, is it asparagus? I know plenty of ladies out there that could use asparagus on Valentine's Day. Some nice bread. Look at that. Then you can feed this to your lover. Like I'm gonna feed my producer, camera person right now. Open wide. Here you go, honey. I love you. Happy Valentine's Day.